So today I'm talking about Mercury in Sagittarius and the laws of attraction. This is these videos that I'm doing on the Mercury placement is really about how to use the personal dynamic of Mercury, the I think and I speak, and use your natal placement in tandem and in cooperation with the laws of attraction to help you manifest your best life. That's what I'm trying to do here. So here, this video is on Mercury in Sagittarius. And this is kind of exciting to me because this is where my everyday mind goes into a place of experiencing new things, new adventures, foreign concepts, foreign ideas. And yet the Gemini dynamic of it is giving me an opportunity to take those hypotheticals, those philosophical concepts, and bring them into my everyday experience. And it feels very much like Mercury's curiosity is peaked in the ninth house. It is almost as if you've let a kid out in a candy store and Mercury wants to run around and gather all these bits of information, and at the same time sort of put them into practical application as Mercury walks through these new experiences that the ninth house dynamic is offering. Again, we think of the ninth house as, Sagittarius, foreign travel, foreign people. We think of it as judges and of large systems like the Catholic Church and the Supreme Court and things like this. So here Mercury is going to really differentiate between maybe large systems that have been philosophically reaching for one thing, and have they been able to truly manifest them in the everyday world. And I think this is where Mercury is going to, in that big kind of Jupiterian expansive way, is going to be taking big concepts and applying them to their everyday life. So let me show you how I make this a little tangible. I think if you have your Mercury in Sagittarius, you're quite an orator, I think, really. I think you have a way of speaking that is very engaging and enrolling. And I want to offer it in a way of looking with a little bit of a fine-tooth comb about if you're focused outward most of the time with that sort of more eloquence than are you on the inside. I feel as if with Mercury in Sagittarius, there's an opportunity for you to say, okay, so the laws of attraction are where my thoughts create things. And if I think about something for, over 17 seconds, I'm starting some energetic momentum. And even though I can't really see it, Sagittarius, I can experience it, Mercury, through my cooperation in what am I thinking, which is a reflection. My beliefs and my thoughts are intertwined, and they usually are reflected in my speech. And then the combination of my thought and my speech creates my experience. So for me, with this idea of Sagittarius, Mercury being in Sagittarius, I think this is an opportunity for you to sort of put yourself in your own master class. I feel as if here, reading about material, about the laws of attraction, the law of allowing, the universal principles, and sort of taking any sort of structured religion or predisposition of our natural environment, meaning, every country has its own natural belief system and environment, and really sort of moving into foreign territory there. So you're not moving your physical body per se, but potentially you're looking at the universe and you're saying, okay, I would like to experience a really fabulous love relationship. And so as a ninth house Mercury in Sagittarius, I'm willing to go into the foreign idea that the things that I want to experience within that relationship have not been brought forth yet. So I'm going to further define to the universe what it is that I want to experience. I want to experience somebody who treats me nice. Okay, there's a broad Sagittarian concept. Now let's get a mercurial dynamic going in there. Let's get some detail. What does nice feel like for you? Because it isn't the same for everyone. So if you have a ninth house Mercury, to apply the laws of attraction, I think initially the first thing would be to sort of lay out, make a roadmap, of what you would like to experience. Maybe pick one or two things, don't get too broad. And then do a quick sort of, I think, sort of let a knee-jerk thought come through about what you really think about those ideas and the potentials of experiencing those things. And then, maybe walking away from it and then coming back and looking at it and trying to dig deeper and deeper for detail as to what is the real bottom line belief. Because every thing that I thought I knew about myself, as I have seasoned on this planet, aka aged, I see that there are deeper motivations and deeper influences on me than I might realize initially. And as I've been able to identify them rather than trying to remove them, I can work with them as the contrast, meaning, well, I know that now I was operating on an old belief that I have evolved past, but I hadn't incorporated. I hadn't been able to bring what was once a foreign concept into my everyday world, Sagittarius and Mercury together. So I would, as an exercise, I would do something creative. You could play with a vision board or a focus wheel, and allow yourself to sort of expand upon whatever the template is that you choose. And then to sort of put yourself on a stretch to see how deep you're willing to go in your belief system in order to manifest what it is that you want. Because again, using the example of love, oftentimes when we get down to the nitty-gritty, what people don't realize is that to actually fall in love with a viable partner is probably the most vulnerable position you will be in next to being a parent on this planet. There is, to find something that you've yearned for potentially lifetime after lifetime, and then have it lay before you immediately triggers the sense of loss. It's just the normal way the human rolls. So when you're aware of that, because here we're looking at Sagittarius, Gemini, access on the zodiac wheel. So where Gemini is my everyday activities, my communications, my siblings, my neighborhoods, my teammates, my workmates, my schoolmates. And then Sagittarius is this whole foreign ideas, bigger concepts, these altruistic concepts, right? So here we're finding a marriage between the two by being willing to dig deeper into seeing where there's been an established imprint or an established thought that could have been given to you when you were so young that it just seemed like, well, that's just how it is. But yet, if you go on the other side of the planet, it isn't like that at all. So as an exercise, I think really sitting down and kind of taking these two genres or two questions or two things that you want to manifest, and then spending a little time really going into sort of these hypothetical, philosophical, foreign places of what it could be like. And seeing how that plays out in the sense of how the universe starts to line something up. Like, let's say, for instance, your big dream is to go to Italy one day. And, when you think about going to Italy, you don't really just want to go to Italy by yourself. You want to go to Italy with a partner. And when you think about going to Italy with a partner, you may not just want to go to Italy with a partner with a girlfriend. You may want to go with a partner that you enjoy, that you like cuddles and, and you laugh together. And so as you let yourself dig deeper into those more vulnerable areas of the musings of that, Spirit and the laws of attraction will bring in weird things like, love from Tuscany or these weird signs. And then your job is to have that foreign thought like, wow, am I getting signs? All right, if that's a sign, give me another sign, and then pay attention to your momentum. Wow, if the sign's coming in, maybe there's more to it. Because again, we are always co-creating, which is what this whole point of the Mercury series is. I think, and I am. I think, I speak, and I am. So I think that's where I'm going with Mercury in Sagittarius and the laws of attraction. All right, guys, see you next time.